please welcome to the stage Mr. Bill Lively.
Most Super Bowls are an 8 to 10 day period where you have all these wonderful events, parties and receptions and various events that occur in the moments preceding the game. We'll have those things too, but the difference is North Texas is planning an entire year countdown that will begin in March of 2010 here in Fort Worth and go all the way to the game in February of 11. 1 full year of activities, events, concerts, performances, attracting thousands of people to the region, generating enormous economic activity, and casting the eyes of this country and the world on this region. 1 full year buildup.
Wow, that's great. All right, these are really tough economic times, as everybody knows. How has that impacted fundraising?
If you're going to have to weather a storm, this is the region to be in for that purpose. We're not immune to the calamity the world is experiencing, the markets and credit and all of that. But this is a financially stable organization, or region rather, and we have not yet felt the pain of this in terms of diminishing the response from the community to the founding sponsorships. We have $9 million of confirmed $1 million sponsorships and grant, the most in the history of any Super Bowl in spite of these conditions.
All right, for the last 8 years, Bill has been shepherding the Dallas Center for Performing Arts. That's a huge undertaking.
It is.
How do you go from that right into this?
Well, it wasn't complicated because that project, while it's in Dallas, is a regional center that will attract to the region extraordinary cultural events and artists and entertainers. This event, though, is even larger in that this is something that is the beginning of an episode. We'll have more Super Bowls. We will have, this game lays the predicate. How well we do this establishes a standard. And we believe this. We think we're setting a standard in North Texas that will be the standard for the league after Super Bowl 45 is finished. This is going to be a whole new kind of experience for the NFL.
All right, and if somebody wants to volunteer, how do they go about doing that?
We're going to recruit, train, and manage thousands of volunteers to staff more than 60 events throughout 2010. And that process will be explained later on in 2009. It's a little early now to begin recruiting volunteers because most of the events will occur in 2010. Our web page will have ways to access volunteer information a little bit later on this winter and spring, and then we'll start all that process in the fall.
I'd like to volunteer as a halftime act, if that's possible to work me in.
Well, I've seen you perform before, and that's not a good idea, probably.